around, stay away, laughing so hard, here it goes again. Time will wait for turn. Turn around, stay away, laughing so hard, here it goes again. Time will wait for us, so I thought. Up and rest, out of luck, it's just the usual stuff and all. But where your footsteps go, what am I doing here? I don't know how you're feeling now, hope you were not lonely. Worrying about the weather, are you crying? Coming home, I'll be waiting for your words. I'll be there, proud of you, can't wait to see you smiling. Coming home, but those words seem just to fade away. The sun has gone down a long time ago. Our garden, our school, our neighborhood, places to love. Can't find anything left of you. On the highway to the border, even over the seven seas, can't find your footsteps, though still looking for your trace. I don't know what you're doing now, hope you're scared alone. No one will harm you, so please stop crying. Coming home, I'll be waiting for your words. I'll be there,
Okay, looks like everything's good. Hopefully. If it's not working, you're gonna have to re-enable it yourself. That's the only problem. If the thing is not working for you, then apparently it's just not working. No, I'm saying disable it, completely unsubscribe, subscribe again. It's a stupid YouTube bug. If anything. Okay, so right now I just had a problem thinking of the thumbnail for today, so yeah. For now, we're just going to do the usual. This is in Super Grove, no, Angel Grove, and we'll just try and land the trick shot, because why not? Hopefully nothing seems off today. Don't start bagging. Seriously.
Three, two, one.
I think my headphones will probably just did something stupid as well. Lingering hitbox, fine. Okay, fine. If only you didn't actually. If only you actually rotated! Wow, they have the super now. Up you go! Let's see if we can try and do something. Yeah, of course not. Not allowed to run there. Not allowed to run. Here you go! Now let's see what we can do here. Fine. It's a knockout, we all know it is. See? Doesn't matter what you do there, it's gonna get it caught anyway. And then the strike, which just does the two shots. Into the third one, which you can't stop.
KO, you lose.
Yep. Give me one reason why the assist is a problem, Ishikawa. It slightly teleports backwards. And you're getting kicked. You're in the alliance and you broke the rules. You're in the alliance and you broke the rules. Get out of the match already. Get out of the match already. That's a demote. Be warned. If you enter again, right now you're giving yourself a 10-match ban. If I see your name there, you're out of the alliance. When you break the rules, you also... If you're in the alliance and you break rules, there's more than just getting banned for a match. You risk getting kicked. 10 matches. Make sure to ask how many you have to wait. Someone entered with Movie Billy. That's what happened. Lewis, there is no specific character. It's the same as every other stream. Okay, unless it's... Do we have a second Lewis here now, or what's going on? Okay, we have a second Lewis. No theme about all characters allowed. You're not allowed to use the two characters that are on the thumbnail until later on in the stream when they battle each other. Ziggy and Movie Billy are the ones that are banned for today. Every other character is allowed. Doesn't matter how you play. Okay, fine. Well, and of course, primary slot. No, nothing allowed. That's not happening, Alyssa. Fail flurry. Let's see. So it's gonna be Casey again? No. We don't have to worry about that one. What if we just super? Listen, at least I've got them to rotate their assist. So let's see if we can just do an acrobatic ambush, because why not? Yeah, we're first. And what about this? There we go. Just dodge. Just keep dodging. The sad part is it didn't let me cancel. You can strike this! Honestly, fine. Fine. No! Can you get ready to use your strike, please? That's not a strike! I was about to hit them again right after with Zanaku. Since all I needed was them to get a stack. There's certainly a code. Hello, Flicked. So yeah, we have a new person, and for some reason they're also named Lewis. Why do we have two Lewises here? The other one is yet to show up, but you get what I mean. Anyway. I mean, I'm the one that's late. I'm the one that's late to start. You will not escape! There we go. You don't expect that one, but yeah. You have your final wave, which is the sad part. Can't do anything about it, yeah. Okay. Into fire. Then it just does an extra hit anyway. Right now there's no wind at my place. Instead it's just a worthless heat wave. Right now you just wait 5 matches, Lewis, and then you're allowed to re-enter. Just make sure to read the rule at the bottom. Wait 5 matches before entering again, or you'll be skipped. If the code has been up for an entire minute, anyone can take it. It means you can ignore the 5-match rule. Basically, once the thing turns to 4 minutes on the timer, Anyone can take it. Doesn't matter if they've waited long enough. No one is that slow. You missed. And there we go. We're gonna be, yep, Leo. Away. And, nope, detection still said too slow. Your detection said you were too slow. We'll just use the super here. How do we do this? Glitches everywhere. Nope, okay. This is probably gonna hurt, but blocking the primary now. Meh. We fly. Devin's doing decent for today, it seems. At least. At least he's doing decent. As a reminder, people, you can always request. Wow, real original, Mr. I have too many blocks. Yeah, okay. Stay away. I didn't even that couldn't even reach the full screen. That was just sad. Anyway, double acrobat ambush. Poke twice. And no. Exactly. I did just fight them. There's always the one extra match type thing. But now they've basically locked themselves out for quite a while. If I see their name again, they're banned for 10. And you will not get the right to get in. I can literally prevent you from doing so. By having multiple accounts active at once. Look at it. Be aware, if you keep taking the code, you are risking ruining the entire thing for everyone, including yourself worse than anyone else.
3, 2, 1, go!
I cancelled. Did you have to get that twice? And great. That just ruins everything. Yep. Ruined it by everything. Really? Goes further forward than it needs to. Okay. Can I even? Okay, so it wasn't active enough. That wasn't active enough. Ah, that's in range. No. No, you will not. This is all we need. Anyway. Get out. I haven't seen Geki today. Yeah. He questioned it, but apparently he's late. I took the risk. I charged into him when he's supposed to have an active hitbox. Too bad. Apparently I found the gap. Or it just doesn't exist when time freezes. You know, there is always the one thing that has to be pointed out. Compared to technically Aeon being banned because he ruins everything for older characters, technically Camille needs to be banned for the fact that she's just stupid. And I mean only the assist, the leader's fine. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. We'll have to use an Akko to dodge. If we can, even. As I said, if we can, even. 1, 2. No. And again. See that? Being ruined by that worthless thing. Away with you! No reset. And they were echoed by ambush. And of course. No, not fast enough. Are you claiming you wanted to end with this with a stupid assist like Camille? What was that? You still can't even be fast enough to combo with that one. Hello, Smith Pujari. Beware, people, I'm just going to point this out. This character did not need to exist this week. Rocky did not need to be added this week. The Zio anniversary is the 20th of April. Anyway, now I have to wait. This bug is not gone yet. Yeah. And then he released in a state that he's apparently, why does he have an epic talent tree? Also, Smith Pujari, what are you referring to? It's not even just that, it's the fact that... Why? Why does he have an epic talent tree? Like, at that point, it just screams that he should have been an epic. They literally turned him to a legendary because of the anniversary situation. So... Smith, what are you referring to in terms of a pro can use Leo? Is that a request? To put onto the character, or what? I'm not sure if you need to put Leo. Justin.
2, 1.
Apparently. I know how easy it is for them to just refund people's talent trees, or if they warrior boost, they just put it back to challenge level automatically. Yeah, who knows? There's a lot of things that they can do. But they still haven't done anything about Massamorph Tommy. So... who knows? Because he still looks horrible. Poke. Great. On fire. You're a retard. You've lost the match. Doesn't matter the results of this one. You've lost the match. You've been banned for 10 matches. You invalidated your fight. You lost the match. You're being banned for 10 matches. If no one saw it, a Ziggy assist was used. You were fine until you used the assist. As a reminder, you lost the fight. Currently we have 2 people banned for 10 matches. I'll check the other person's time. And then I'll see how many more matches they have to wait. Again! No, okay. That didn't help. Certainly didn't help. Fine, you recovered a 6 energy. The fact that cancel window isn't exactly being helpful there. You accidentally lay it place slightly, you're not going to be able to cancel. Now it's just glitching. Yep. No! So we're gonna have to put up with this the entire time, or do we have to swap the map? Great. There was only mild visual glitches earlier. Now they're just constant. Yeah, great job. It didn't work. 4.2! It's 4.2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more matches to the person named Aura, and you're allowed to rejoin. To the other weirdo, you still have 9 matches to wait. And every time you join, you reset the timer. So be careful.
2, 1.
Anyway, now it's just time force. And I don't have a far stagger, so I can't even dodge that one to begin with. Anyway, let's see here. 7 energy spent. Yep, I got a stack. I got the stack, and that's all that ended up mattering there. No. Again. Congratulations, you got hit. And I'm faster. You will not do that. Because I literally freeze time. Yeah, I'm not allowed to use the card soon enough. Great. And you're spamming. Dumb crit. Can't cancel. Just remember, they nerfed Devon by removing that cancel. And they never gave it back to him. Yes, I may have been winning a decent bit, but that doesn't mean anything when it's still the fact that why was he nerfed at all? At least it was buffed after a while, but that still took forever. And he still sucks. You still haven't fixed your team, you retard. Be aware, that doesn't count as a match. I do not watch replays, I've said this enough times. There is no new mechanic. Everyone has the ability to refund energy. Everyone has the ability. There are multiple characters that has the ability to cancel into the Super Force special animation. There are multiple characters with the ability to have dash frames in the middle of their attack. This new character has nothing special. That is all. There's no new mechanic. Pajari, are you there? I still need to know whether or not your Leo request was actually, your Leo message was actually a request to use Leo. There. After this match, you're allowed to rejoin, Aura. You have waited your 10 matches. Oh, this is just annoying him. Yep. That is exactly what's gonna happen. Die faster! Now, what if I just, you better have a strike ready, otherwise I'm getting a stack. I'm getting another stack. There we go. I got a nice few stacks, and you got a crit there. You did not need it. I'm in knockout range, so I have to be careful. Yeah. Yep. You got a crit earlier and then knock out of range. I said fine. But obviously going up. Anyway, to the person named Aura, you're allowed to rejoin now. To the other weirdo that was running the Justin that still didn't swap out their Ziggy team, you're waiting 9 more matches again. You reset the timer by being an idiot. Everyone is trying to run Zio today. Yeah, I got the stacks. Let's see what we can do here. Again! More stacks! And then I freeze them first. As I said. You get out of the way. Now, if you don't have another strike, I'm gonna grab another stack. No. Sad. You gonna kick again? No, you go for a block. Again! There we go. Yeah, I probably should have just... Listen, if you don't strike this, you're getting killed. There we go. But now the question is, do you run? You can't do that! All you do is slow it down, so this might get ruined. Half ruined. Yeah, we're done with Devon because now he doesn't want to even load. Apparently, this is incapable of loading things now. Apparently, the asset loading froze. Great job, anyway. Asset loading froze completely. Anyway, I guess we're using this one now. Let's try Merrick. For no reason at all. Or then Phantom. This will be fine. You're allowed to use any character that isn't a theme battle character. Just use what you think might work. You can always see who your opponent's gonna be. You've got too many blocks. You forgot. Anyway. Yeah, you're not escaping that one. We may both jump, but mine is still better. Which is the very sad part about it. There we go. Nah, can't jump high. Can't jump fast enough. You're blasted. There you go. No. Anyway, up you go. Not in range. Back to your corner you go. Claw counter. Stun. And spinning blades. Out you go. I don't know why they try to run a theme of White Ranger cats. It didn't work. A few Ariel frames alongside just Thomas and Ishikawa. Well, at least their team is right. Leap. Okay, spinning blades. We're gonna launch you. There we go. We're back away. Interrupt. Okay, dope. But you ran back into it. Come on. You slowed yourself down with that one. Out of range. It aimed at the ground. We spin. The random second fern didn't work. Thomas's existence has just been quiet. Okay, I think my headphones are just being dumb. Sad. No, you will not. We'll back away. We jump! Nah. No, we don't get to. Sad. Get kicked. Here you go. We spin. And you chose to have that continue. Okay. Here you go. You can't block that one. Claw counter. Nope. You gotta slow down. We block you. Ah, no. Oh, that's sad. Nah, he just doesn't care enough about the game anymore. In that sense. He's basically been burnt out from the sadness that it is. What is wrong with this cable? The connection's being horrible to my headphones, which is very annoying. You've got too many blocks, but as if that's gonna matter. We spin once, and we wait. Here's one, another combo, then we spin again. There we go. Great. That happens every time. Up we go. We're gonna wait. Go to your corner. And we spin! Perfectly timed to the point that I can get what I need to, but then I just simply stand still, which is horrendous. I was on the ground. Could have pressed something else. I'm just gonna spam claw counter and see what happens.
KO, you win.
Eesh. Nah, it's getting better. Still doesn't fix the real problem. Unless you're lagging, please try and use your cards a little sooner than that. If you're lagging, then it's just dumb. Poke. I did not even need to cancel. Okay. Claw counter. Well, that worked. It half worked. There you go. You're stunned again. That's your block. So, okay, they continued. No. Okay, no. Recovery horrible. Not. It's not long enough. Not a long enough recovery. That still hit them. If only I did that sooner. Nope. I don't think it would have reached, but it's still gotta wait. Nope. We spin and then strike.
KO, you win.
Well, Ranjith, enter the code as soon as you can, and you'll be able to. Just a reminder to not take the code more than once after you take the code. Do not take the code unless you wait 5 matches after you've taken it once. That's the only rule, other than no using Ziggy or Movie Billy, as they are part of the theme battle. They are not allowed to fight today until they actually battle each other. I'm barely moving my head and the wire keeps disconnecting slightly. Nothing? Fine. You just do this or rotate into Merrick so I have a breaker. Ah, can't slow them down enough. That was not enough to slow them down. Middle slot? No? No middle slot allowed. Here you go. Yeah. That's enough. There. So yeah, I need to use my middle slot. That's my problem right now. That didn't help. That did not help. To the corner you go. Interrupt. Up you go. Have to be careful. Nope. Go. And stay here. Claw counter. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm dead. Yeah. The glitching is happening on specific random parts. It's really dumb. Why must I change? It's literally requested character. As a reminder, that's how it works. I'll play the character the amount of matches that feels about right, and then that's it. If you have a problem, you can input your own character onto the list, and then we'll get to the next one. That didn't work. That did not work at all. Okay. Phantom. And we spin. And jump. There we go. We can remove the decent few stacks. You can stay stunned. That's a block. Well, I'm probably dead here. That's more than likely dead. Yeah. Get launched. And strike. Yep, still in the air. You did not even need those multiple crits, though. Why do people hate Trini all of a sudden? What did she do, huh? What did Trini do all of a sudden that she has to receive all the slander? All the threats of being yes, you have to fight these opponents. What did she do, huh? There we go. Well, they get slots for a lot of things, so I just have to be careful. Flying dagger. Nope. There's no way to avoid that one. I just used the middle slots. I had no energy. Okay. Kiki here. And spinning blades. We need a breaker, so maybe we'll. And of course, now we get crits. Now we get crits. That doesn't dodge projectiles. It goes up, it doesn't dodge. Goes to the air. You get spun. And then we wait over there to do this. Why didn't you dash? Lag, probably. Possibly lag. The way you only need to wait 5 matches now, so don't worry. The next Zio has appeared. Yeah, okay. No. Let's check this is not a combo. Yeah. Couldn't rotate. I tried to swap the primary slots, but yeah. You can't cancel that. I say get rid of it! Game being worthless. Where am I gonna have my primary strike back? Seriously. When am I allowed to have it back? Leave you stunned so I can get some energy. Go counter. There we go. And poke twice. Wait for 5. Stun him again. And we'll just wait till 5 again. Stun him. Poke twice. Let's sweep. That's not how that works, as I said. And even then. You really don't pay attention to anything in the stream, do you? This weirdo does not have ears. Eric. I'll just throw a car. Yeah, I may have been trying to make an animation. Though it's not going to end up being much of one from what I can understand. Be aware, Adam is currently locked to the main, so you're going to have to wait. So, move him later on in the list. Team setup is correct. Can I get a block? There. I got the block I needed. Now you can stay frozen. There we go. It did something. It did something. Sadly, Eric doesn't jump high enough. Very sad indeed. Up you go. Let's see about the cycle. And up. There we jump. Now you have to be careful. Strike. There we go. Careful of their blood. Yep, there's that. That's a strike. Okay. I have an idea. We throw. No, of course. We don't get to throw a car. We don't get to throw a car. Instead, we had to freeze them at the beginning. That's all we got. Leo. Fine. Let's see here. Nope. Okay. Primary. 6 energy. 9. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Well, clearly didn't want to rotate there. Clearly no rotation. Yeah, okay. This is what you get for doing that. That's not what I need to do. Yep. Okay. And rotate into... You didn't even need the crit. Certainly didn't even need the crit. Okay, hit by multiple things that don't need the match. It was already dead. Really?
2, 1.
Really now?
Go.
Okay. Can I even spam a strike? No. Well, okay then. And Evox took forever to get that combo in training. Yeah. Rotation said, nah, this is what Ninja Billy needs to do today. Do that. Back away. Wow. Is that 4 breakers in a row? Real original, you idiot. Real original, anyway. Not to the user, as I said. Rotation is not something they can influence. Instead, anyway, decided, nah, let's do that. To try and get 3 breakers in a row for Ninja Billy's combo to see how much energy he can recover. And yet here's this person bringing Ninja Billy into today's stream and gets 4 breakers in a row. Yeah.
Go.
Anyway. So, is it gonna be Zach or is it gonna be the assists? Because all I'm seeing right now is the assists. Yeah. Sad. So, expecting Leo shortly. Good enough. Okay, game. Okay. Up we go. And that's all it is. Well, this was mostly Zack, to an extent. The glitching is not appreciated. Okay, and the next Zeo has appeared. No. You will not! We jump! You freeze! We wait! And they're ready. Sad. What do you expect? Another sweep. Okay, what do we, okay, wow, you asked for this. You asked for this! Here's a car! And up we go. There we go. This will work perfectly fine, right? Another car! Yeet! They're not dead yet, though. Yeah, okay. Well, that didn't help. How do we do this? Okay. Yeet. Yeah, good game. If you were the Ninja Billy, yeah, that was just... That's gonna be a while before that happens again, I guess. So what this doesn't, so we're not gonna be able to summon Geki with what decided to automatically play. No, it's because they rotated all their cards out. I wasn't mad at the Zero Red. I was mad at the fact that you already just screwed yourself over. Going by rotation rules, you had 0 strikes left. So it was a free car. Anyway. Well, Eric's not fixed. Get her island. Eric is not fixed. You know, I should have backdashed that one. He didn't even get hit by the car. He got hit by the throw only, which was perfect. If I backdash, I can make it a little funnier. We're not gonna get into this match. Nope, okay, good. We can. We got into the match. Lewis, listen, this is second Lewis here, so be careful of that. Shadow. Up we go. We wait. And again. And freeze. And we wait. Levers on it. Here's a car for you. Sad. They ducked under the car. Okay, nope. If I was out of... maybe I would have had special recovery there, but doesn't matter. Interrupt. Up you go. We're gonna wait again. And we're gonna launch it even higher. And back away. Okay, then we just leap. The fact that that's what it did. The fact that that's what it chose to do. With the other shots, hit the first shot. And the last shot only. First and last. Eric decided to be, yes. We shall whiff everything. Except the parts that matter. The first and the last for the perfect show of launching. Didn't you request Trini already? There's only one request per person. Anyway, there's the last match for Eric after we do the car combo again. But this time from a distance. But apparently no one wanted to join. Anyone's allowed to join, it's been an entire minute. You can, it's just more like if you have multiple accounts, you're not allowed to request multiple times. There's only one request per person. Pickle. Again, Dino charge. Here you go. Get frozen. And we leap. And again. Now, I have the setup, and of course that's it. Okay. That still hit. That did nothing. No. What do you think you're doing? Perfect, we got it. If only there's a better way to get a bit more distance. Probably the middle of the map only. Yeah, I'm not gonna even dodge spam. What happened? Kill the bot! He started playing up for his death. I have no strikes. Dies. Well, I didn't swap the assist, so be ready. And just a reminder that Rita does have a 50-50. If no one remembers that. Just remember, she was buffed a while ago. Mystic Fate, what did Are you supposed to shove me that far away? Or did I accidentally press something? I still hit you! It was worth! What's your name on YouTube then? Anyway, be real careful! Be a bit careful! The projectiles don't go full screen, you could have just ran forwards and blocked. Unless he's the one that requested Leo. And his name is just completely different. Xander we never saw. Wow. Wow. Nah, the YouTube was just stupid there. Anyway, we're gonna throw you away from my corner, Giovanni, if you don't mind. Okay. You missed. No. Here you go. And we're going to have to block them, so... Never mind. We don't even get to do that. Yep. Looks like Rosano never managed to get through. Okay, so YouTube was just dumb. Again! That crit was not needed. They didn't stop it, so I was gonna throw a car at them. Yeah, Xander's message completely didn't exist, which is dumb. Anyway, no, stunning jolt, and I'm just gonna poke you, hit you with a car. There you go. It worked. We'll just ignore that. We don't need to spend energy just yet. Good job in catching up on damage. Apparently, though, you didn't see that one. Sad. A little too fast. A little too fast. Try to avoid the energy reset. Well, I've got a block combo here, so we're gonna stun you. There you go. Ah, sad. I wanted them to activate the super. I wanted to see the super get activated. Lesson, you don't have enough speed. Around when did you join, Rosana? To request that one? Also, you can remove Mighty Morphin Rita from the list. Another one? But why? Anyway, here you go, get stunned. With that, I'm gonna back away. And never mind. So be it. No, you will not get frozen. We're gonna wait. Risk of fate. Better not dash into this one. You can't do that, you know. Anyway, get stunned again. Be real careful with this. If you think about pressing a strike, I will slap you. I did say so. Alright, we'll put, just put it after lean bow. Put it after lean bow for now. We'll go double Mystic Force there. Can't just use Adam anyway. Yeah, last match for Rita, and then we'll swap to lean bow, and then we'll see about Xander. Then is Cam even on the ult? He should be. Used him before. Then we'll see about Adam when we launch the main. Again. Poke. No. You can't do that. Here. Okay. It's just a battle of the staffs. Yeah, no. That didn't help you. Simple as that. You get stunned. Okay, you're frozen. Get rid of this. You get slapped. Stunned once. Poke. Stun them again. No. They use 9 energy for that. Why even bother thinking about throwing a car? Why even think about throwing a car? It doesn't attack, so I can just waste it. Okay, nope, I'm dead. Still don't know where the glitching is. It's random between when it wants to do when it wants to lag like that. Yeah, you might as well go back to Twitch. Helps more than YouTube. In a sense. If someone got in, they get in the match, but nope. Rainbow with... Let's give him a block. Water. He's surrounded by ice and water while he being fire. There we go. Why did you do this? You're just making him fight his wife now. We're supposed to team up, not fight. Burning on. Shield of light. There you go. No. You should not continue that. I don't know why, that's just a backdash animation. He didn't actually block. Anyway. No. You're now on fire. Again! Burning hot! If you don't be careful, blazing slash! Well, they were on fire. But you can't do that again. Yeah, spelled that wrong. Huh. Okay then. No. Double burning heart. Wolf attack. Still don't know why that's a full cost, but so be it. Really? Really? Burning heart. This is gonna hurt you a lot if you don't be careful. Sad. I didn't get to knock them out with that one. You did not need that a third time. Level 2 trigger happy on the wrong slots right there. We don't need another Amelia vs. Ollie to happen yet. Yeah, the burn though doesn't even happen if you dash. So just a reminder. It's still one of those old projectiles that are related to the attack and not the actual projectile. Just like Blaze, just like Daggeron, and a lot of other attacks. There was a phase during when Anyway's development said, nah, let's make the fire not attached to the actual attack. Instead, let's make it part of the animation only. Okay, Shield of Light. Burning Heart. No. Stay stunned. So, back away. If only I did it sooner. No. Double Burning Heart. Blazing Slash. They're on the ground. If you had a block, they could have very much stopped that one. And just as a reminder, Limbo still doesn't get that strong of a fire, nor does the literal Solaris Knight. Do you not have the power of the sun? How does the Phoenix have... Why is the Phoenix stronger than you in terms of fire? We're not in that arena. I just mentioned him. Anyway, what do we do here? Interrupt, and burn you again. Just remember that Leanbar has a stronger fire than Daggeron. by a decent chunk. Yeah, see, that's only 107. It doesn't even have it on most of its attacks until, you know, after. Flare Snow. And Blazing Slash. You're still in the air, so now you're on fire. He's probably about to set himself on fire. See? He set himself on fire. Yeah, that was not good. That was not a good idea. Here's all these other characters known as Daggeron and Leanbow that have a weaker fire than the whole other set of characters that have zero association with literal fire. Like every character, or in any way that Power Rangers done, most of the characters have some sort of laser type hit, which normally is supposed to technically set you on fire. That's how that thing technically works. But yet here's these two being incapable of actually just being the strongest version of the fire. Like I said, I don't have to engage to hit you. I can just spawn a light under your feet and make you explode. You better not use it. Don't use a strike. That. This is fine. They're only one hit away from dying. Yeah. Doesn't matter how the rotation went, it seems. Okay, last match for Leanbow. Xander's is right after this one. He's just the Wolf Warrior. There's nothing special about him. Like he's technically the one character that actually isn't allowed to have fire by comparison, but he just does because he uses fire magic much like Nick. But the difference is his one isn't as literal in the sense of Phoenix or Dragon. So technically Leanbow isn't supposed to have as great as a fire. But that still doesn't excuse the fact that Daggeron has the weakest of them. Shield Light, and Wolf Attack. Burning Heart. Yeah, I had to stand still if I wanted to do something there. And then I don't even get to set them on fire. Notice how that one, because I was staggered, I didn't get to set him on fire. Oh, so be aware, this person got their second match, but I'm still going to tell you this much. I don't think they waited 5. Exactly. They didn't wait 5 matches, simple as that. They only get their second match because second match, and that's it. But if you enter again, you're getting kicked. Why do you need to even ask that kind of question? KC's damage over time obviously does more than Daggeron's. And Leanbow's. Literally among all the damage over times in the game, it's currently the second highest. I'm not counting Lauren as a separate one. She's 321, much like the newer characters. And you're a retard. You don't have ears! If you haven't played at all, you're obviously allowed to join. Yeah, the problem with that is that's not happening, Mr. Playlist. I don't think we're making it to that spot. Especially if we got an idiot who just joined the match and is wasting their time. Ranger Slayer. Haven't connected yet. Give me a moment. I said you don't have a right. We don't care about you. I told you, you don't have the right. You're just a retard. 1 was 0 years. Nah, instead of being normal, let's just be retarded and stay in the match. Anyway. No, it would be useful if I actually had the breaker game, but you could chose not to rotate multiple times, so... There you go. You can get punched. Come on. I got rid of their damage, but they clearly didn't want to rotate that one. Fine. Charge of Truth. Mystic Muscles. Xander Smash. And punch! Not in range. This is fine. I can punch him in the face again for that. Mystic Fighter. No. Nothing yet. And that's in range. What do we expect? No rotation there. Anyway, time to make this even easier anyway. There's your code, people. Geki is very late, but it's almost... It's like 16 minutes to wait for the theme battle. Still a bit. Still a bit. You can remove Xander and Frog.
3, 2, 1, go!
Anyway. I don't know why I even bother using a block. All I did was get that to happen. Yeah. As is it. Let's try that again. Try the truth. Nah. He paid attention. Good job. No. Again. Do I know what's gonna happen? We'll do it again. Xander smash into for the third time. Ah, nope. No magic staff. No magic staff. Okay. Nah, you chose the block. This is gonna hurt. So, kick a punch. And again. Magic staff. Mystic Force Fighter. Up you go. And magic staff. Bonk. Vines.
KO, you win! Two, three, four, five, get back or die.
There's the code, people. Nah, not this time. Technically, you could say that's Scorpina. But again, you have the whole Vine idea here with Xander. Falk. Ah, of course. That didn't work. Why even bother using lean bow? Why even use him there? Seriously, why did I even? Missing muscles. There you go. Now be careful, I have a strike. You missed. Bonk. No, fine. Missing muscles again. Get out to your corner. Once I feel it is actually acquired, then it unlocks. Because that's the requirement. Which is the only sad part. No. Perfect. Nope, nope, fine. You only get to have your super. It's not how it works, Casey. You're not getting your super ever. To the corner you go. Nah, it's fine. Good job. That's what I get for using the wrong button. Fine. All I need to do is use the metal slot. Simple as that. Nah, I poke with primary. No! I said no! I interrupted him multiple times. It worked. I punch him again. And up you go. Have it again. Okay. Wow. Of course. Real original with that one, aren't we? Really not getting anything special from you, are we? Really? Okay, we're expecting a Casey after this for no reason. Wow. So where was your primary slot? I only saw 2 of them.
KO, you win.
Okay. Let's see. So once again, another Mystic Force fight. You cancelled. That's on me. No. He has a cape, so I don't get special recovery. Instead, it's a good enough rotation. Less than I needed my assist slot to be back, so nope. Okay, that didn't work. I kicked their block. Let's see here. So probably gonna use a breaker. No. They didn't rotate. They never had a breaker. Up you go. With that one, kick a punch. And again. So now you get launched. And we're gonna have to launch you again. Now be careful. You better have an active hitbox, otherwise I'm punching you again. Back to the corner you go. And poke. Punch them again. It didn't work. It didn't reach. Well, that happened. Go back to your corner. I'll just punch you with gloves on. Phantom. Okay. No. Fine. This is where I should have used Tori to just counter Phantom. Okay. Not great. Yeah, I should have just countered with Tori. It was a perfect chance to. I had all the energy. I had all the energy I needed. I still proceeded to do that. So last one for Xander. As per usual. I put the code in chat for anyone that wants to know where it is. Between Korg and Leanbow, remind they're barely the same. One's fire, the other one's dark magic, but the difference is they still do the same animations. They're all both just doing the same animations. Apparently Geki's message did not manage to go through. No one? Goes in chat. Okay. Let's check some things. Yeah, the character, as a reminder, has an epic talent tree. It's not that that's part that matters. It's a legendary character that has an epic talent tree. Nah, just to check something. Great. Match has been cancelled somehow on the main. Yeah. Both accounts are dead. Yeah, more like it was likely supposed to be next week, not this week. Yeah, just leave it. We all know that she's still doing other things. Her pressure is gone, but she's still fast. Zio's 30th anniversary is on the 20th of April, Geki. Not next week. We're giving Adam his matches now because we can't bother with Xander. Anyway. Try that again, people. We're fighting Adam now. But it's also started late. We're not going to be starting the theme battle now as well, right after this match. So get your teams ready, people.
3, 2, 1, go!
Twin slice it. Nope, of course. Nah, slower. I added a dash and everything. I'm still slower. That is how that works anyway. Nope. There you go. That worked as expected. Flanking frog. You can go to your corner. But you better be careful. I said be careful. So, this one's gonna hurt. Quite a bit. Shredding Star! Crits! 3 of them. Got him.
KO, you win!
It's always a counter. So, yeah, we need to set the teams up. I think we will host... It doesn't matter where we host from because everyone is going to have the characters. But Billy can't use his own assist, so we'll just try and do green versus blue and... Yeah, because I don't think we have enough RPM. We can do blue with movie versus... Just that's about it, kind of. Exactly. And Ziggy needs strikes, so Green Rangers. Ziggy with Green Rangers. There. And Billy, we can go with breakers, or not breakers, blue and movie. Makes it easier in that sense. Why are you spamming? You kept spamming the thing. Anyway, these two teams seem to be decent-ish, so you guys can do the same thing, but as I said, movie and blue. Makes it easier to allow him to use this assist as well. And do that type of team, because they're all brute force. And then there's just Ziggy with these. So, yeah. Get the teams, people. I will start with Movie Billy. There's 2 out of 3. Angel Grove. Ziggy teams join. You're clearly blind. And you're clearly incapable of reading. Wow. A retard that has no way to even listen. Wow, look at that. You're not getting your match, you retard! You're late, alongside the fact that you can't even read! Nor do you have ears! Why is it buzzing? Really? I told you green. We're not allowing gem out because it's too many breakers. And yes, I know where you looked. Yeah, it's right down there. You see it? Everyone can see the code down there. Mita, I said green. Stop trying to sabotage yourself by having too many breakers. One second. I'm just gonna... Does that hit the microphone to fix it? Kept buzzing more than it's allowed to. Clearly, Mita likes pausing the stream. Anyway, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
And the glitches are still not going away. Yeah, too much power punch. And guess what? We'll do it again. No. Not happening. Yep. I just don't want to go away. The entire game itself is just glitching. Yeah, get rid of that one. But we're in the corner, so fine. Get uppercut! No! We will not be doing that. Let's see if we can just... No. That's not helping. Most of the match is just the assist pushing the other one away. Which is real concerning. Just because of why it is. That's on me. I stood still. Try that again.
Go!
So, blast radius. No. I'm faster! Again! Okay. No. Punch him in the face! I'm never gonna be allowed to use that slot, am I? I'm never gonna use the primary slot, am I? Game keeps saying, nah, we're gonna block your wall. Yep. Well, at least you're trying there. What? Listen. Yeah. Not allowed to delay it even slightly there. Let's see, do you have a regular block? Yeah. Working alone with the things? No. I did not end up having anything right there if I'm incapable of using the assist slot alongside the leader. which are supposed to try and use the leader, not the assist. So, yeah. Movie Billy teams join, I guess. Once again, the retard is still joining. Wow. Green versus movie and blue. No, he hasn't. How do you think he's being a retard? Can happen every time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Anyway, let's see what happens, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna stand there. Let's see what happens here. Whether or not he can even fight alone is the real question. Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly as expected. They just keep trying to hit each other, and that's all that's gonna happen. Yeah, and then you can't continue that. It's not something you're allowed to continue. It's the real problem. Z might have a little too much damage, even if Billy's the one with too much power punch. So if we try and focus the leader only, we're gonna run into that type of problem. Which is a bit sad when you want to try and use the assist to help you. But you can't. You can help to combo, or at least start things, but if we keep doing that, it's going to result in the same problem we have every single time, and that means the leader is not being used at all. And that's the real concern. They're not going to be able to just use the actual character. There. Good job. He hit once. He did another half health combo. I question whether or not that's going to be the same thing. Especially with how bad of a start that was. Wow. Okay, game. And then no range. No range for me. Yeah, that's gonna hit you. Okay. Regular block. Billy still has to stand still for so long just to be able to do nothing. And okay. No. And Turbo Blast. So, yeah. We'll see what you guys can do, but for now, it looks like just RNG needs to be on one of the sides. No strikes for Billy will be the best case scenario. That's what happened. We got a nice little bit of a recovery combo with Angered Spidey, but yeah. We'll see what happens. Darth versus Geki. Let's see what you can do. We're going to try and focus on the leader only, but we can clearly tell it's going to be a little slow if you do so. They're just exchanging attacks. If we spam the assist, it's going to just be, sadly, the one-sided situation of it's not exactly the leader anymore. And that's the problem. If we spam assists, it's not the leader. If we don't, it's a very sluggish fight. Up we go. And slice him with an axe. He stood still for quite a bit. That block's not going to save him. And... nope. Okay. Punch in the face again. Remember, sometimes just taking the risk for the breaker will always be a little better. Okay. No. There. The thing is that we can see from Darth that's the first assist of the match. And you took the risk. You really shouldn't have. Not gonna reach. Why are you... Geki. Little too risky there. That green fortress block is not gonna disappear. As you can tell as well, if Billy just doesn't get his breaker enough, he's going to get caught by that problem. But especially since Geki kept continuing it, it did not help his case. You need to spam the middle slot as well. That blast radius is the only way you can get caught off guard. Nope. Okay. Uppercut! Billy. Sad. Nope! Less damage. You can dodge that one. Yep. Be careful. Go for now an uppercut. Nothing. Just a poke into nothing. Well, it's something. Well, we've gone 40 seconds, and Billy's the only one that's taken proper damage. Well, that did help. Just remember, if your health is low enough, you don't have to risk something, because they can't use the Tommy if that's their only strike if you're low on health. Just remember that. So you can always try and take that risk in their corner. Manipulate your opponent. You can make them lose the match by voiding it, but yeah. Uppercut. This is a very concerning one. It looks to be in the favor of Ziggy, but yeah. Let's see if anyone else can show up with a bit of a stronger presence from Billy. As I said, we're really not trying to have the assists be the thing showing here. We're trying to, and of course, that is not allowed! First of all, Roxy is yellow! Flicked, you got your team wrong. We do not EC Roxy, nor is she allowed. Yeah, but that's the thing, you're allowed to. You're allowed to use blue and movie. I said blue and movie versus green. It's just more thematic with the whole movie side. Plus, we're trying to actually make it the leaders. We're not trying to have that. Yep. Crit. Someone got a crit. Throw. Was that worth it? Up you go. Bully beater. Up we go. No, that was an instant dash. Gets rid of the block. Same thing as per usual. The assist keeps getting used more often instead of the engage from the leader. As I said, Flicked, Roxy is yellow. I know you haven't said anything yet, but remember that.
3, 2,
And evil.
go.
Really? Game is actively being rude. I said it is. Nah, here you go. 3 breakers in a row. So like that does 15,000 damage in the corner. Wrong button. I don't know why it took forever to do that, but so be it. One of you will need to cancel it, because this thing is not being stupid with loading. I don't know, Geki. Just... that's all it is. Nothing special today. That's all there really is. It's the same usual boring wait. That's the whole thing. Like, we got a new character, so what? Last patch, last month, we also got a change, but it didn't mean anything. Like, it's the same useless, boring things. And then other idiots ruining today. What happened to the Ziggy users? Flicked, did you not want to use Ziggy or something? Wrong character. HFH, it's Ziggy versus Movie Billy. Please select a green team for Ziggy or a movie/blue team for Movie Billy. Select one of those. Don't run that. Don't run that. And right now we're missing our we're missing our Ziggy players, so I think you know which one to pick. Fine. Giovanni finally changed. I would say so, I guess.
2, 1, go.
Too bad Catherine still sucks. By technicality, we got a legendary, and yet we still have Cat that sucks. Catherine. No, continues, gets blocked. But no punish. Slash him. No, cancels. Punch in the face. Ah, and they're continuing. The risk wins. But what is the answer to this one? Just an axe. Not the greatest plan there. Someone was ready with their breaker first. And there goes the cancel. Yeah, this probably was about to happen, Geki. That's probably predicting it now. They're gonna make a mistake, and the talent tree is gonna get mixed up. We're about to see an epic with the legendary talent tree in April. Well, this match is clearly going in a very specific way. Nothing. Poke. Ah, there they continue. And... okay, well, that's a decent-ish choice. No, gets kicked. Double blast. And used too soon. Whisper swing. And a kick. That's it. Nothing else. And there's another poke. And the punch goes through. Well, he rotated a bunch of cards, but now the question is whether or not it was worth it. Will he beat a punch into an assist? That just gets them sent back to their corner. But the explosion is enough to knock them away. So, what now? Whisper swing, cancel, and uppercut! Well, that happened. Be aware, if Ziggy takes this one, it just means he won all 5. I think. This is set 4 or set 5? I forgot already. All I know is that Ziggy's won most of them already. Wow. I might as well just restart.
If you cannot stop this pathetic time, oh, bring back, all I need is proof that I live. Take me to the end of the world. Is that a mercy that I'm asking? Oh, please, take me outside of these walls, longing for the blue sky, even if my wings made up this prayer. She knew it all. It's a fleeting dream. No way to catch the moon, the palm.
No. Neither side can use it.
That it's a fleeting dream. My shadow melts into the night. If you cannot stop this pathetic time, bring back for all I need.
Hello, Donovan. I kind of waiting for the game to let us play again so that the final 2 people can actually fight. Try that again.
Outside of these walls, longing for a blue sky, even if my wish
I don't think this was the team fight, Pretty sure it was Flicked versus Giovanni. Aura, please wait your turn. Plus, Mighty Morphin's not allowed. I said blue and movie. Mighty Morphin Zack is not one of those. Giovanni versus Flicked, please. HFH, fix your team. It's still horrendously wrong. There. You guys on opposite sides now, I think, though? No. No, Geki. Literally, they got in the last one, and the other one, his opponent was in the other one. One win for each side. If you void a match, we're just gonna continue anyway. Uppercut. Rest for a minute. And Turbo Blast. Nope. Not good enough. Teleport. They both reset it. Punches the air. Too much power punch. We got double axe. Nope, but the other one just cancels. Flying kick. Revs a minute, and they're on the ground. A little early on that one. Probably a little early on that one. Probably just block the last hit. Don't bother blocking the onslaught. Axe. Anyway. What do we got? We got a poke. Green Quarters. And there goes the Ziggy. Again. The one that hits harder goes to Ziggy. Yeah, you didn't exactly set your team up correctly, so stop being weird. If you want to set your team up with Ziggy, you can fight Aura, and that's the last set. But as I said, set your team up correctly. We've done this well over 200 times. I'm not changing the rules now. Because it doesn't need to be. Because it ruins it, if anything. Cam is allowed, Rocky is not. Try it again. Green Rangers only. But Cam is a breaker. Yeah, stream will be over by the time you get back. If it doesn't take that long to get the last match. Green Rangers only. You spoke it in chat. Now understand it. Do we have any other Ziggy users? Is Aura still in the code? Any Ziggy user can join for the last one. Time is almost up. Wow. Yep. And here I thought that was supposed to be late today. Anyway. You guys are running out. 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so we got no other opponents. Ziggy takes the win. Ziggy takes the win today. By a decent bit. More damage than Billy can deal with, so... I guess that's it. That's it. Well, there's the joint. But, yeah. Time's up. We'll see about the Corruption Zone stream tomorrow. Goodbye. Headphones are being stupid again. Okay. It keeps making the audio hollow.